Hey everybody, welcome into another PHNX Suns Watch Along OKC Thunder edition here. We got the crew with Steven, obviously, at the arena. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hopefully this is a fun game. If it's not, we'll have some fun with it. So thank you all for spending the final game before the All-Star break with us. Suns Thunder, let's get into our score predictions real quick here off the rip. I personally still believe in this team. I think they pull off a win. Steven does, but you two are taking the Thunder.
Look, you didn't want to make Ayrton fix the graphics, so that's fine. 117,
I believe.
112 Thunder tonight.
I believe, man.
I took Thunder 116-107. I didn't think that there you go.
None of us bet on him to hit threes. So.
Of course. And so that means he'll make some tonight.
Yep.
Saw a nice motivational video of him on some reel or something like that of him getting out of his car and giving some motivation for people to believe in themselves. So
Royce O'Neal?
It was Royce O'Neal, yeah.
Treat life like layups.
Oh, my God. Lou Dort.
Don't
magnet
miss
ball.
it. Don't miss out on it.
Lou Dort magnet ball, man. Oh, Mark?
Nice run the floor, but then you got two.
Yeah.
Oh.
Love that.
Hey, Travis.
Oh.
It was too good.
It was too good. Today's NBA, man, is that really a travel?
All right.
What is a travel? It's kind of like a catch in the NFL. Nobody
point.
really knows.
Isn't it great that two key factors of our largest sports are complete unknowns? Oh,
Boy.
yeah.
Yeah, can't do that.
Hartenstein and Chet, man, that is a tough front court for Royce and Mark.
Yeah.
And then you got Jalen Williams, too.
When we settle in here, I'm curious to see how the matchups go. And it's even that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mark.
hey, Mark. Good
Yeah,
activity.
Mark. Dude, he's been really good with the
Controlled
controlled taps. Yeah, that one was really tough. I do need Jalen Williams points, not assists.
All right.
I mean, yeah, it's 5-5. Feeling good?
Feeling great.
Dillon Brooks yet to take a shot yet. Whoever had the under on his shots in the first minute.
I was saying to Gil, if you could bet on first shot attempt, it would be.
Nice.
Wow. All right.
God,
All right,
dude.
Dylan.
He's legit insane, man. I hate it and I love it so much.
I mean, he was hitting a lot of those kind of shots last night.
Yeah,
he just
those aren't-
decided to pull up from three too much.
Those aren't the shots that I'm mad at him taking. I'd rather him go take 15 shots from the mid-range than 10 mid-range shots and 5 threes.
Yeah.
Genuinely, that's where I'm at with him right now.
Well, there you go.
See what I mean?
He's that for you. Oh, no.
Okay, can I play old man out of touch?
Sure.
What's with all the two-color, multicolor shoes that we've
That's been
seeing?
a thing.
But like you see Jordan Goodwin and Amir Coffey was last night with similar shoes.
I would say it's the same. It's the same pair of Kobe's.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bang,
There
Royce!
you go.
Are they the what does? Similar to the book ones? Okay. Okay.
See, there we go.
All right,
That's
well,
how we
thank
sorted
you.
through that.
I'm new to
Man.
the shoe game.
But I'd say even like beyond that, there are people who wear.
Yes.
Yeah, two different color shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He did religiously. Shout out to T-Mac for being the first one to really.
Ooh, this is a good ball movement. Can you get something with it? Oh man, Gillespie on
Guard
Chet.
screen.
Oh,
No, we almost
yikes!
got a guard screen. Hey.
Oh, nice. Little
Dude.
dump down.
Gillespie burned him.
So about this being a rock fight. Yeah, maybe not.
Just offense.
Did we underestimate the last game before the All-Star break aspect of this all?
Yes.
But it's not for the
Hey,
Thunder.
get in
That's
there,
right.
goody. Yeah, Thunder play
They play
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
I wonder if that helps
Trap
the Suns.
game.
Oh, that's 3 threes for Royce. Oh, dang.
I
That
think,
board. Good board.
I think it helps the Suns.
Goody 3.
Ah,
Dang.
I think it helps the Suns the longer that they hang around in this. Like if they take a lead of any sizable amount late in this game, the Thunder probably pull up stakes and are just like, yeah, let's worry about
Yeah.
tomorrow at home. Bad rotation. Hertenstein didn't play the last time they played, did he? He
don't
wasn't
think- I
back
don't know if
yet,
he's-
was he?
I think he played. I don't think he played the first 2 matchups. I think he played the second one. Maybe he didn't though. Oh no, Hartenstein
He's played against.
was Hartenstein and Chet out.
I feel like Chet's been available each time, but
The last time when there was a buzzer beater, because that was just us two.
this is Isaiah Hartenstein's first game against
Against the
Phoenix
Suns.
this year.
How many has Chet? I feel like Chet's missed a game,
We might have. I can look at his game log.
or maybe it was Hartenstein and Jalen Williams that missed.
Jalen Williams did miss
Williams
the first
did
one.
miss.
Yeah, there was one where they missed multiple sets.
Chet has played each time. Yeah, Jalen Williams missed the first one, I want to say, or did he? Because I want to say it was like his first game. I think his first game of the season was against the Suns. Yeah, he played his season debut was against the Suns.
I remember they were everybody's Super Bowl.
I told you, man, he's got family and friends that want to watch it on
Yeah, that's true.
on local TV.
You can say Arizona
Family Sports.
We can give them love. That's
Out to
fine.
them. Yeah, there's people watching it right now.
He's too cheap.
How
to
did he-
buy, too
That's a
cheap to buy him
crazy free
tickets.
throw.
Is that what you're saying?
Too many tickets. Our Supermax hasn't kicked in yet.
Look at our 3 guards on the bench.
Well rested.
Actually, there's no Supermax to kick in because he missed too many games this year.
Yeah,
Nice.
Mark.
I think they got to get rid of that stupid rule.
They're going to. If Jokic and LeBron are impacted this year, they're going to get rid of it.
I mean, LeBron's out.
Yeah,
LeBron's
LeBron's impacted. I think Jokic can't miss any more games.
Could you
Beef
imagine?
stew's still good.
Could you imagine the kind of MVP you might wind up having to have with all these guys missing time? You wind up with like the guy that's supposed to be the 5th in MVP voting just because he played enough games. Like that'll be enough to embarrass the league to change it.
Tyrese Maxey MVP. Oh, dang, they just cut K-Ray off. How are you guys doing, chat? Sean saying good fight early. Meatloaf saying Sun's not looking bad. Buddha says what a fake. Ayrton with the blue
Meatloaf.
collar. Aaliyah with the 100. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you guys all being here.
Hit that like button.
Love this community, man.
If you haven't subscribed, why not do that?
This was the tweet I was
Helene
talking
says,
about.
"Are you guys behind?" Yeah, so we're watching on TV, which some cable, some TVs are slower than others, and then also because it has to like go to us, and then we react to it, and then it goes to the camera, then from the camera to the computer, then from the computer to the internet, then from the internet to you. There is a lag and delay here, so what you could do is you could pause your TV, and I will let you know when the next ad after this Posturepedic ends.
What?
And then we could start it at the same time if you want to sync up.
Actually,
the next ad starts now. Circle K. The Circle K ad is now. They're inner circle. They're tapping it. Beanie's filling up. It's a inner circle
Did
fuel
Beanie
bank.
have gloves?
No, unfortunately.
Did he slather them in
Hand
in
sanitizer. Y'all are, look, I don't care.
I was just asking a question. I wasn't.
how did
I,
they get the truck up there?
I'm wondering. Very carefully.
No, that's got to be a green screen.
Okay, I got Helene. You're actually in the future. You're in the future. That's what it is.
So LeBron Allstat asks, couldn't we have had either Green or Booker tonight and rested one yesterday since both have injury management? That is something that we didn't talk about in pregame. Would you have maybe wanted to stagger those two guys? Like play Jalen Green last night, Book tonight, or vice versa, just so that you had one of the players?
I mean, I think you're getting the same complaint either way.
yep.
And God forbid you lost last night because you sat one of them. Then you're gonna get you could have won that game that you should have won, but you sat. Like, there's no win in this situation. The only win is that both of them playing, and they obviously weren't gonna do that.
Well, and I think winning last night was big, right? If you lost that game and then you burned both of them in this one, but honestly, I don't know what it is, because I do feel like maybe the Eric of a couple years ago would be more frustrated with all of this. I'm not worried, and maybe I'm just naive, but like I don't really
not.
care.
You're not naive. It's just, I think it's a bigger picture at play, and we've said it a little bit. We've talked about plans and talked about whatever, but the biggest thing is if this issue was happening mid to late March, you were freaking out because you are rounding third and headed home. But all this is basically done in mind so that they can be in a better spot when those times get here.
Yeah, like I said in pregame, the only thing that bothers me about it is the fact that Booker's playing this weekend and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, like you wanted to rest him. That just feels a little
Do we really?
disingenuous.
I don't think. But that's the thing is, I don't think they're resting him because of the All-Star game.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you are resting him on the tail end of a back-to-back, but he's still going and doing that, so it just feels disingenuous to the fan base. I think what the Suns are doing is they're looking at it and going, we can't put that kind of stress on this guy to go back-to-back when he just came back from an injury.
Yeah.
And I understand that thinking, and that's been the plan, as Gil talked about in pregame, that they've gone with Mark Williams and a lot of guys throughout this season. I don't like that at all from Dillon. But I think it's just the perception of it, especially because you're at home.
Right, and to your point, they're not resting him with All-Star in mind, but it's going to be weird to not see him play in a game that means something to your team, and we'll see him shooting threes on Saturday, and honestly, effectively, not a back-to-back in the true sense, but he's got something he's doing Saturday, and he's got something he's doing on Sunday, and I don't know how much or how little to expect to see him do those things, but if he was just shooting in the 3-point contest or just playing in the All-Star game, I would think less of it, but I don't know.
At the 3-point contest is like what? 4 total minutes if you win of work?
Yeah.
And like it's just shooting, right? And again, I think that Devin Booker misses tonight if they play a game in 2 days. That's the thing for me where it's like, I don't think the All-Star break has anything to do with this. I think they're on the second night of a back-to-back. He's recovering from an injury. And
Yeah, it's perception, though.
right, and it's perception. One of the things I do agree with is for fans who are buying tickets and going to these games, I understand the questionable designation and I understand not wanting to rule them out. It is tough when you buy tickets to a game against the Thunder and maybe you bought 4 for your family, and you're like, I can see Jalen Green and Devin Booker, and then they don't play, and that sucks. There's nothing that you could really say about that except for that sucks.
No, for sure sucks. It for sure sucks, and I think like on the one hand of like acknowledging the injuries are a part of the game, but also knowing that like it's not like some inexplicable thing too, right? Where
right.
It's
Yeah.
Like, it's not like
they're both in injury management.
Right.
Like,
yeah. It is, but there's no disagreement. That it's just tough.
yeah.
There you go. Look.
That's maybe a goodie assist and Dillon points.
Yeah.
That's huge for Espo.
And Case and Wallace almost made a tough play on that there.
Give me Queso Wallace. That sounds like more fun.
I think they call him Queso, so as cheesy as that might be.
There you go. There's a board for Dillon, free board. Goodwin 3 would go so stupid for me right now.
Oh.
How about a turnover instead?
Yeah,
Goodwin, you're not getting that call, my guy.
I appreciate him looking for it though.
Yeah, but he ain't never getting that call. Oh, get out of here.
Kenny Hustle.
Kenrick Williams 3, man. Get out of here.
Kind of surprised to see him get in before Alex Caruso.
4 of 8 from deep from OKC. When they're hitting their threes, man, they are a tough team to stop. I'm good, man. I'm good on Dillon Brooks threes.
For now.
I need mid ranges from him. Oof.
Is there a chance we hear, oh my God, that's Cole Anthony's music because they need a guard tonight?
28-20, Thunder on a little bit of a run here. Not a bad first quarter from the Suns, but shooting 50% from deep against for OKC, they're going to beat most teams even if they don't have Shea or A.J. Mitchell. That's just how good their defense is.
Yep, absolutely. That's it. And you see him flying around too. Like that play where he didn't impact it, but Case and Wallace getting down the court. Like very few players and guards in the league are getting back to even make that more difficult than it actually is. And they're one of those plug-and-play teams, and I guess you can call it, as Steven calls it, a run-on sentence team that they do the same things regardless of who's available. And we're seeing it tonight without their main guys. They're still playing. Obviously, nobody can replicate what Shea Gilgeous-Alexander does, but they're still doing a lot of the same things they do.
I just need Dillon Brooks mid-range shots, man. Oh, we got Cole Anthony back in the chat. Says Cole Anthony joins a team that can pass. He don't join a ball hogging team. I love that's the spin from him now. It's Jordan 973 in the chat who's clearly Cole Anthony. The thing is now Cole Anthony doesn't want to be with the Suns. Yeah. Do you know it's Jordan 973 that the Suns tried to give the Houston Rockets Cole Anthony for free and they said no? And they are the team that needs a point guard the most.
Well, that's because the Houston Rockets went the last time you gave us a guy, it hasn't worked out all that great. So
Yeah.
Oh.
We will probably see Amir Coffee tonight, though.
all right. Get me amped up.
Relevant for all-star purposes, and again, what we're talking about tonight. Luka Doncic was rolled out tomorrow, so there's no way he's not playing tomorrow and playing on Sunday. I would think. Well, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Dillon's going to have a better game than 2 of 6 from the field, 4 points in 9 minutes right now to really make a statement on that.
Man, there's a lot of time. There's a lot of time left. You know, maybe he does the opposite. Last game he had a great first and second through fourth. Maybe he has a in the first and then just great from second through fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Do you realize we're on deck for All-Star after Sunday? I keep forgetting.
Let the countdown begin.
Yeah.
Well, we should definitely have a tweet scheduled for Sunday night. Buddha in the chat says, still can't believe Ishbia traded Richards for a mere cup of coffee. Get it? A mere coffee. A mere coffee. It's a good little double pun there.
I like that.
All right, dad joke.
Buddha, are we going to see you
off
on the
my
19th?
corner.
8 days from now, we have a watch party at Gila River Resorts and Casino. Suns Spurs, first game back from the All-Star break. Guess what? We're doing a watch party at Gila. We better see you there, Buddha. Better see all of you there as well.
All right, they're both on the court now. Can we get Coffee and Joe next to each other?
Oh, you know what? They should exchange jerseys.
The worst jersey swap of all time.
I know. Come on. That is quality product placement.
The NBA finally got a new rivalry week. Coffee versus Joe. Because what? They lost one this year, right? Or somebody got. I swear, because it was like brothers, and then are there two brothers? I don't know. I'm sure.
Rivalry week is the stupidest thing in the world.
It's because they don't pick actual rivalries.
No.
Oh, they're Oh, there we go. Right there, they're matched up.
Bucks Thunder.
Let's go.
Joe, Coffee. It's been percolating for years.
Rough.
Buddha, just bring your wife.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in any creepy way. Let's be honest.
There you go,
Colin! All right, back to the 7-point game.
Oh, Alec Thomas also at the Suns game in a Coyotes jersey.
I think it's hilarious that the NBA champions have a ad patch for a truck stop on their uniforms.
That just shows. They just, you know.
They love the game. They love the
They
play.
do it for the glory. They have a patch for a place that truckers can go shower.
That's this type of mentality they bring. That's how they won a championship right there.
Anytime Oso does literally anything, Ayrton makes sounds that I've never heard before.
Ooh,
Oh, come on. We've heard those sounds when Ryan Dunn does something. So.
Yeah, that's fair. We're just the Gauchos guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Ooh.
Oh, Dunn was
Colin.
open.
Wow.
Dunn was wide open in the corner. That's shooting 54% from deep, Ryan Dunn, for you.
That's offensive.
I know, yeah. He Colin Gillespie, Grayson Allen, the two twins are elite ball hoggers. Those aren't the twins. And Cole Anthony is elite playmaker and passer. Dude, Cole, it means so much that you watch the show.
Come on, that's Cole's agent who wants that 10% bad on that next deal.
You don't have
There
a trade
he
kicker?
is. You don't have a trade kicker. He keeps that off arm is going crazy right now.
Come on.
Damn.
That was a late whistle.
And
Probably was a
one.
foul, but that was a late whistle, and they won't call Kenny Hustle for the off arm.
I cannot. The late whistle is. I'll let a lot of crap go. That drives me nuts. You can't wait to see if the ball. It just.
But it went in. That's the problem.
I know this time, yeah, but like
They're like, "Oh, he hit the floor. We probably should. We probably should
I
call
guess
this."
We should do this.
We just talked about this last night, man. I'm over the baggy T-shirts under NBA jerseys.
I don't care.
I do. I will firmly take that stance.
What about
on,
the
man.
Devin Booker? I've cut the sleeves off this T-shirt and it's still under my jersey look.
It's at least it's more tolerable, but I'm not a fan of that either.
I mean, if all these guys are going to wear the T-shirts, bring the sleeve jerseys back.
At that point, yeah.
The gray ones in particular.
Whoa.
If he had hit
made
that.
Nice rebound.
Let's go, Amir.
Bang.
That's a foul. Hey, wow.
Dude, I like how he's been moving.
He kicks those legs out on that.
If I told you that this sentence would be uttered during this season, you never would have believed it. All we have is Goodwin and a bunch of scrubs. Not something that past us would have been very confused by that sentence. Steven in there standing for the blue collar boy, as Ayrton says. I'm telling you, K-Ray has an entire page of coffee puns he's ready to rip off here.
It's got to be just like Nirvana for a guy like K-Ray to trade for somebody named Amir Coffee. Like, the Sun.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
So now we're at a point where any Thunder that hits the ground as there is going to get the call regardless of what happens.
Yep.
All right.
Again, was a foul, but it was just like threw everybody off with how late the whistle blew.
Sean's right, though. He says Coffee needs to hit the floor if he's getting to that spot. Well, as the contact happens, he just needs to fall like he's getting run over.
We were talking about Gabby Moreno. How is
Heaves. Oof.
How is that shortened? Is it G-A-B-I? Just G-A-B-I?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Aw, look at Royce O'Neal hugging Jordan Ott.
12-point lead there. Well, they're going to need to find offense lots of unusual places tonight. How do we feel about this? An unnamed clown mascot from a fast food place, no sleeve suit. It's kind of the
He looks like
opposite
he
of the
should-
T-shirt under the uniform.
It kind of looks like he should be advertising for a law firm that you see in the middle of the 10 on the way to California. Like,
Jack, we're here to fight for you. Ride a motorcycle in an accident. We're here to fight for you. Yeah. Gil, you have not experienced one of my fake commercials yet. I gotta write one and do one.
okay, I will say one of the funniest bits from Killer X, which I'll say probably the only funny bit from Killer X, is we're doing these watch-alongs, and then he just like says something Like OMG Booker just posterized the fuck out of Holmgren. Oh! He was doing that with Embiid the last game. That's kind of funny. Killer Rex. No, he knows. Killer Rex is aware. I'm sure Killer Rex has made multiple jokes about Devin Booker not playing.
Hey, I don't put that on Book. That's 100% on the team making that decision. Like, there's no way Devin Booker pushed to get back quick and then was like, you know what? Please sit me out.
I'm good.
I'm good. Please sit me out.
We should start collecting questions to answer if this game continues to get out of hand. So, yeah, you could do. Okay, y'all start asking some questions that you want us to answer about anything in case this game gets out of hand.
This thing's gonna get real weird. I'm gonna start making all sorts of fake commercials if we
On the spot?
If we get to another 49-point kind of loss game, we're gonna get real spicy.
Buddha, what's your favorite Pokemon? I'm playing what's your favorite Pokemon, and then maybe favorite Pokemon game. I'm playing Heart Gold right now. Oh my god!
We got a Saturday afternoon game.
Kids Day.
Ugh.
Oh yeah.
To quote the great
for the
James
kids.
Jones, "F them kids."
Dude,
all right.
I
kids.
kind of mess with an afternoon game though.
Ah,
Get home early on a Saturday
fun.
night. That's kind of nice.
See, it's spoken like a man without kids. I would prefer my daytime so I could hang out
That's
with
fair.
my kid during it.
Well, guys, send your questions in.
Did you guys hear what happened?
Those are good picks,
to,
Buddha.
to the mayor.
Tia?
Out at. Hey, all right, Goody.
That's good for my
Put
bet.
him in there. He split his pants out at D-Backs
did he?
Media Day while he was trying to get live with me on Southwest Bias. I felt for the man.
Oh no!
I saw one of the questions involving pants, and it made me think of that.
Yep.
All right, let's go, boys. That was a mirror. Oh, give me that Goody assist.
Oh, hey,
oh,
yeah.
Do I, too many steps, or do I get the Goody assist there? Let's see. All right, got this. You know what? I know it's a very, very small sample size. I mean, I guess that would be a grande sample size when it comes to Amir Coffee.
That's a good one. Yeah.
And
that's a nice lay, man.
but, yeah,
That's nice.
I've enjoyed what I've seen from him so far.
It was super confusing when people just automatically assumed a guy that had really good rotation minutes on a playoff team was just not going to fit in here.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
No, again, he's not. Nobody ever thought he was going to be the savior, but I thought he could play.
No, everybody was like, we thought, okay, maybe 8th, 9th man in a rotation, fight for some of those livers minutes.
The thing I thought about with him and like what he does. Ooh, hey!
No, I was trying to
yeah.
clip this Amir Coffee layup.
Oh my gosh!
Are you able to grab that one?
I will get that one. It was
Also,
so impressive.
doggo, man. That was.
What did you just say?
It was bad. Let's not.
Say it again.
Also, throw a doggo. He just threw that crap down. That was amazing.
I got to see that, man.
I liked me saying it was so impressive, but you know.
That is the hard thing, man, about trying to watch these games and cut clips at the same time. Amir, corner. Brick.
I'm going to say that Oso Iguodaro dunk was our love the play of the game, brought to you by our friends at the Arizona Lottery.
Oh God. Oh. That was scary.
Yeah, for both guys.
Have they played a highlight of that yet? I want to see if I can get
Was it
slow mo.
dunk?
Yeah, I'm watching to see if they played a slow mo of it. Bless you. Bless you again.
That's not a shooting foul. Huh?
What in the world is going on?
Gucci.
His foot was outside the whatever construct of his body. I still think that was made up last night.
The stepping on?
I've watched basketball for the better part of 30+ years. I've never heard the foot was outside the construct of the body.
Yeah, Tyler Ford just likes making shit up.
Oh, he pushed Oso into the lane. We call that a lane violation, or they call? Okay, no, they called it on Hartenstein. All right.
Hit that like button, y'all. Thank you all for being here. We really do appreciate you.
By the way, I've never.
Ose?
Hey,
Oh!
Oso.
That was the flattest hook shot I've
Connected, it
ever
was.
seen.
I've never felt so good about a 6 free throw discrepancy in my life.
There we go. Now, that's the thing is if OKC can maybe
Cool
get a little
off.
cold from 3, then you can get in this game. I need some big Mark rebounds minutes.
No, you can't leave him wide open.
Dog, not him.
Not this guy.
Was he 48%?
That's a big little swing there. That's a big little swing. That sounds like a show on TLC.
Big little
Big
swing.
little swing.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
Maybe
it's
a beer
about
coffee can
larger people being swingers with smaller people. Is that what?
Honestly, that sounds like a show
Probably.
that they would do.
It does sound like a reality show.
Whoa.
All right. Big little swing on TLC.
Optical Illusion says 18 points down. If we keep shooting threes, we might win. LOL.
Math, baby.
Well, don't worry. Dillon Brooks is coming in, so
Hey,
He got you handled.
we'll be fine. Oh yeah, we know it was sarcasm. Oh, let's hit one of these questions here. What's our first? I guess Ayrton, do you have a headset? Can you ask them because I can't see from all the way over here what you have started.
I can see if you
Okay.
if you point out to me. I might be able to read.
There hasn't been any.
The
Guys, ask questions.
The first question was, huh?
That's
There
true.
was a pants or jeans or slacks, I believe, was one that was in there.
jeans.
Yeah, I mean, shorts if I can make it happen, but
We just got the only question we got was jeans or slacks. That's crazy by you all. That's crazy.
So I would say slacks because I have a hard time finding jeans that I like.
that's fair.
So that's the reason.
Okay, but does something like a Fabletics, do those count as slacks?
Well, okay, so that's the thing.
Performance,
Slacks are, to me, if it's like jeans or like other pants, so like khakis, like I don't know. I don't know what
if we're talking
qualifies as slacks.
If we're talking like those performance, I'm all in on those. Those
yeah,
are
that's fair.
comfortable as all hell. If we count those as slacks, I'm in. Like, my wife hates them though. My wife hates when I wear those,
They go
not just the
whoosh
purple
when you,
ones.
like-
Yeah, that's what it is. And I'm
whoosh.
like, you know what? They're comfortable as hell though. What do I care if it makes a sound, right?
Just like we have the soundless basketballs, we need the soundless whoosh pants. That would
Yeah.
be whoever can invent that.
Yeah, I mean, but I hope they don't, just disintegrate like these soundless basketballs that we have.
That's a
here.
good point.
That could be uncomfortable for everybody.
Think that we get bearded Jordan Ott at any point?
Playoff
during
beard, baby.
his tenure, because he's gotten close to letting it grow a couple times this season, and then obviously shaves.
I feel like that might be as much as he can grow.
No, I feel like he shaves, he buzzes his head, but he can grow all the hair, and I think that he keeps his beard clean.
I don't know. Maybe,
He does have a larger forehead.
I feel-
I'm with him on that one.
that's a 5-head.
That's my forehead.
That's where
brother.
all the thoughts
Yeah,
and the play calling and
mean,
the scheming.
You want a coach that's got a big dome.
Jordan
right?
Ott definitely wore just like a plain baseball cap forwards when he was in the film room all the time.
I think if the Suns go on any prolonged losing streak, we will see him with a beard because the man will not sleep. He will be looking at every inch of footage he can to try to figure out what's going on in the advantage. So I think we'll get the I have not slept and I'm losing my mind beard that could come with Jordan Ott.
So this is almost a 20-point game.
You know what though?
Hey, as we learned last night.
Yep. That was just, you took the thought out of my mind. It doesn't matter. You can be down 30 in the second quarter and come back. Nope. See, look at that. They're playing sloppy.
Royce!
Oh,
Our
we're
savior
so
from
back.
deep.
Little big swing right there.
Little big swing.
A little big swing.
Espo, make a fake ad for Little Big Swing.
Little big swing. Large people who love to swing with smaller people.
I'd watch that
What?
show.
I'm locked in.
What kind of action will you see this season on Big Little Swing? Join us on TLC if you
That's
like
all blue.
scoring.
Score.
Unlike this
How is that
Suns
not
team
our
in the
ball?
second quarter.
Ain't our ball? Of course he hits that. Of course he hits that.
Bruh.
I'm
It's
thinking
over.
you play 22 good seconds of defense, shot clock violation right here, but no. Whoa.
All
Dillon
right,
Brooks checks in. 2 bad shots from Dillon Brooks.
All right, you guys want another question? We got another one
Yeah.
that just came in from WD40N. Is Teen Wolf the greatest basketball movie ever?
No.
I don't think
Have
so.
you guys seen the original Teen Wolf?
I have. Is there
Yeah.
not a, is there one that's
Oh, there's
not
a
an
sequel. Jason Bateman was in the sequel called Teen Wolf 2.
Jason
T-O-O.
Bateman was in the sequel?
I think.
Yes.
So the thing I don't. Go ahead.
no,
Go
you
ahead.
go.
'cause
No, you go.
I don't understand. Oh no!
And he's
He got a tag?
suspended. He's gone. Rescind.
Does he not get kicked out of this game?
No,
No,
it's just
it's
a
the next
suspension
game.
for the next game.
Okay, well, we got to clip that.
Well, before Dillon Brooks picked up an automatic suspension.
Jared McCain, by the way, in the All-Star Celebrity three-point contest.
Hey, how does that work?
You're going to hit a 3 on there.
What
4-point play, and
What
he hit
the
it in
hell
nuts.
is the All-Star Celebrity 3-point contest?
And how is Jared McCain in it?
Isn't it bad enough that we have to have one of them? We got to have 2 now?
Do we know what got Brooks the tech?
Nope.
Do we ever know what got Brooks the tech? Usually it's some flippant remark he makes not on camera, and we never get a real answer on it.
If you're curious about the three-point contest, it's Caleb Williams, Drewski, Plaqueboy Max, Nigel Sylvester, Richard Jefferson, Jared McCain, and Cam Wilder.
Okay, the only way Richard Jefferson should be allowed to be in it is he has to wear the schmedium dress shirt that he wears on his show.
That you don't have a problem with Jared McCain, current NBA player, being in it?
I mean, I think it's stupid.
He got famous for dancing.
You know,
Play basketball.
Oh, my gosh.
That's true.
He
sure
should
it's
shoot
not-
with his left hand.
sure they didn't mean Edwin McCain, the singer from the 90s.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm pretty sure they
I have to
didn't mean
familiarize
Edwin
myself with
McCain.
Edwin's game.
I'll be your crying shoulder.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
stop. It's not. That was really awful.
That's okay. I understood what you were going for. I was just gonna say about Teen Wolf.
Yeah, bring the Teen Wolf stuff.
I don't really understand. I didn't really understand. Like, oh yeah, like you have this like gene that when you when you come of age, you become a wolf, and you get really good at basketball, and then you become. And also, why did that make him popular?
Well, I'll say this. I really think it was a metaphor for the changes that happened in the body during high school and the angst and raw energy that comes with it.
Is this the Brooks?
No, this is
No,
the
this is
Reckless
the-
Closeout.
Oh, right afterwards.
Uh,
No, but I didn't know if we did in the Brooks technical.
No, they haven't done that.
So I think that's really what it represents. It's not that he actually becomes a wolf. It's more of a metaphor for the wolf per se that you become as you come of age in high school, and he taps into that to become a better basketball player. That, or you can just believe that he becomes an actual wolf because his dad had the same gene, and it just became extremely weird. Like, yeah, what girl in high school goes, you know what? I want the guy that's hairier than he used to be. I can tell you as an Italian, nobody.
So, sorry to get us off of Teen Wolf, but the Suns tweeted, always bring in the hustle. Congrats, Dillon, on 500 career steals. And it's sandwiched on my, notifications between Dillon Brooks has picked up his 16th technical foul and will be suspended for the Suns' first game post-All-Star break.
Congratulations, Dillon Brooks, for getting suspended for your 16th technical of the year.
We got Gucci Mane on the call. Brr! Brr! That's what the Suns are from deep. Burr.
So yeah, I don't understand why he becomes more popular.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I also
don't get that.
understand why. Like, I'm supposed to believe because his eyes turn yellow, he gets hairier, and he gets some claws that now he can jump. Like, there wasn't a lot that like physically changes other than that.
The dunks were so funny too.
The best part of that whole movie isn't anything to do with the basketball. It's him surfing on top of an 80s conversion van.
Yes. Dang, Isaiah Joe does miss, just not from beyond the arc.
Well, that's his first free throw miss in the last 4 games.
Really?
Yeah, I needed
shooting
Mark
100%.
Williams to get that rebound here, folks.
Buddha says, women love furries. Not from my experience.
I mean, that is a crazy comment from Buddha. I'm not going to lie. That's
Damn.
From who? Zac Efron, Ethical Hoops in High School Musical, for sure. We're all in this together.
Once we know.
I love how it's like we know the cadence, but we don't know the words.
It's not even the best basketball movie that he was in. It's the one where he plays Matthew Perry that winds up de-aging and going back to high school and reliving his glory and winning a high school championship.
17 again?
Yes, that's better.
Shout out,
that's
shout
a
out
better.
Zephron, man.
That is a better
Really?
basketball movie than High School Musical.
That's a cool jersey.
Oh.
That really is. How many packs do I gotta buy?
Purchase one.
One from where? And
Probably
I'm in.
4-letter
I don't
grocery
care.
store.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the brand, but give it to me. I'll take one of those
I
jerseys.
scanned to learn more. Don't you worry.
4 letters. 3-letter grocery store. Well, it'd technically be 4. Because there's an apostrophe.
I mean, if you count the apostrophe, it's
Which,
it's
I mean,
five
it's
characters.
a letter. No, an apostrophe is not a letter.
No, I said characters. I said 5
Okay.
characters. I'm in. How many? What we need? 5 12 packs to get everybody one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm really bummed I couldn't get the Come On jersey.
Somebody
man.
get the corporate card out. Oh wait, that's me.
some free throws. Come on, cut it to 20.
TGT has never seen any of these movies.
Let's think. Basketball movies.
I'll just say, in general, I don't love basketball movies.
Okay, basketball can't be the main focus of the movie.
Yeah, like if it's like a side thing.
Like, okay, Celtic Pride. The actual
Where they
basketball
kidnap
is not the focal point. It's the
kidnapping.
insanity, the kidnapping. that happens.
And this
in
is
that.
Damon Wayans being Damon Wayans.
Damon Wayans, you've got why am I blanking on his Dan Aykroyd
Yep.
being Dan Aykroyd, Stern there the guy from Home Alone plays his buddy.
Yep.
You having been from Boston, knowing family that's there. I've seen the nutty Celtics fans that you could actually go, this might actually be something one of them would do. The only unbelievable thing there is that the Jazz were in the finals.
Well, they were in the finals like 3 years after
Yeah,
that.
later. But at that point, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, the Jazz with that iteration.
Yeah.
The only mountain uniforms make it to the finals.
Man, they just
NBA Celebrity 3-point Contest participant.
they just let them get Jared McCain, man. I've never been more confident that Jared McCain would be good than after Daryl Morey saying that he was confident that they sold high on him.
I don't know why he said that.
Because he's an idiot, bro.
Because Daryl Morey
is a liar, and I will never play for him again. Let me repeat myself. Daryl Morey is a liar.
That was one of
and
the
I will
funniest
never play
things.
for him again.
Hold on. Semi-pro is what we got our boy over here throwing out. Freckle Mamba
Yeah,
says
semi-pro's
semi-pro.
good.
Semi-pro's good.
Again, basketball really not the focus of that movie.
Is basketball the focus if he got game?
He got game. That was when I was thinking of.
Ray Allen's acting, it's good despite Ray Allen's acting.
I mean, when you compare it to like Blue Chips, where you're watching athletes act, yeah, Ray Allen much better than Shaq.
What did that tell you about talking to strangers?
He went to the Oso Ighodaro School of Acting. All right.
Oh my God, Oso in a movie, man. That'd be so funny.
I mean,
hey,
I'm partial.
You can't do that.
Like the Deion Waiters in 2K.
I'm partial. I mean, time, nostalgia, partial to like Mike. Not a great movie, but like, just
Thunderstruck. It beats the chat
absolutely
says.
not.
Dear Lord. I'm trying to think what other basketball movies.
Oh man,
Forget Paris, where Billy Crystal plays an NBA ref and Charles Barkley's in it. Eddie, another bad basketball movie from the 90s.
Space Jam.
Space Jam, you haven't heard. I think Space Jam is giant hot garbage.
It's pretty bad.
It's giant hot garbage.
I
But
agree
like
with that.
for somebody that I think I was 1 or 2 when it came out, chef's kiss.
At two,
Chef's
you were just
I was
glued into it.
But they had a couple players from the Hornets in there,
so
so I'm
obvious.
like seeing my hometown team
Yeah.
being.
A
I was
little Muggsy
perfect.
Bogues.
Muggsy, Larry Johnson. For whatever reason, I really liked Patrick Ewing when I was younger.
Chuck was in it as a
Yeah.
son. I hated Michael Jordan.
You ain't Charles Barkley. You just a wannabe. Be gone, wannabe.
Okay, terrible movie, cultural impact.
Absolutely.
You can have, they can be both things can be true.
Absolutely. Other basketball movies. 'Cause I feel like I've seen most. A lot of people are going to say Love and Basketball.
Woody Harrelson.
White Men Can't Jump.
White Men Can't Jump. Thank
Good
you.
one. That's a good one.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's a good
not
one.
the remake.
Not the one with
original.
Jack Harlow?
No, the original. The original.
Yeah, White Men Can't Jump. It's one of those movies where the main character really, really, really frustrates you, and it's like, bro, do something right, please. Gosh.
We've got a Fire DJ automatic. A Like Mike is great. The Way Back is the greatest basketball movie of all time. Is that the one with Ben Affleck? I never saw that one. I think that's the one where Ben Affleck might be the alcoholic coach that gets a second chance.
Wasn't that the Suns last season?
Oh my God! You just actually said that. You said the quiet part out loud. This Bud's for you. I mean, I wish Bud was wiser. I mean, oh crap.
I don't think the movie last I think the movie had a better ending than maybe the Suns last season.
Hustle was good. Adam Sandler.
That was actually a really good movie.
Oh, Cruz.
Yeah. Who was
Dude, Anthony Edwards?
Juancho.
Juan
Hernan
Hernan Gomez. Anthony Edwards was great in that movie.
No, Anthony Edwards was just Anthony
Anthony Edwards.
And that's why he was great. That's why he was great.
Hoosiers.
Hoosiers, Coach Carter.
Yeah.
Coach Carter, Hoosiers, yeah.
What is that? I've never seen him do this.
It's called an interview. They said, Amanda, we're going to find somebody that's not a center that you can interview, and then you can feel a little bit better about it. He's perfect from the field, Amir Coffey, tonight.
That's not true. He's perfect from the free throw line.
Oh, that's free throws. That's all right. Whatever.
Perfect somewhere.
Amir Coffey is perfect to me, all right? The perfect blend of, whatever you want to say. I'm out of coffee jokes right now.
Dang. Well, it looks like we probably need
Is that Rasheer?
a replacement for the Rising Stars game.
Who's out?
Cooper Flag, mid-foot sprain.
Oh.
Did he get hurt last night? I don't remember.
No, I don't think so. We got Rasheer minutes, though.
Let's go. All it took was being down 27 in the first half.
Making his case for the Rising Stars game.
I mean, he
Oso,
can
right?
get Oso
Oso?
in there. He's got stuff. They're going to put Jamal Shed in there, but Oso should.
Oh, that's a nice
Hey.
pass.
All right, they called the foul.
Rasheer and Ryan together. I like that. Oh, let me just look at the chat and see the good takes on this.
No, Freckle Mamba, we said that flag hurt his foot, not that they waved the white flag. Above the rim, that's another okay basketball.
Oh, yeah, I like
movie.
above the rim. But it's just, Kyle Watson committed to Georgetown. I don't know if he and Allen Iverson made a formidable backcourt. I don't know. That'd have been
fair.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on there.
That is fair.
It kind of feels like, and this kind of ties in a lot of the pop culture conversation, that like there was like that wave of let's make a bunch of sports movies like around that time and that era.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I mean, there was a bunch of them because it was like, oh, how can we get like Barkley's big? Can we get him to make a cameo in this? Oh, Jordan could sell anything. Like,
Is what is it? Look Who's Talking Now, the most random Charles Barkley.
yes, such a bad movie.
But what about
Oh my
LeBron on
God.
Trainwreck?
He was
Yeah,
good.
he was good.
Good. He was himself.
Good.
He was not good in Space Jam 2.
Trainwreck and Celtic Pride actually have a connection.
Movies?
Judd Apatow.
Oh.
Wow.
That Celtic Pride was Judd Apatow's first movie.
That's actually kind of wild.
AZBG602 says poop emoji show. I don't know if he's referring to us or the game.
Cog
hoping
says,
the
Or the movies we're talking about.
Cog says, glad this chat isn't overreacting to losing to one of the best teams in the NBA. Oh, just wait, Cogs.
You ain't seen nothing
wait.
yet.
Just
Hold our beer.
You wait.
John
Optical's
Sally
gotta
and
chill,
Bad
man.
Boys. It was random. No, the
You know what's more random than that? Somebody said no remembers Luck of the Irish. Thurl Bailey in Luck of the Irish.
Thurl Bailey,
Yeah.
bro.
That is maybe one of the most random.
Kareem with why am I in the Kung Fu movie?
Oh, I thought you were going to say airplane. But yeah, that's
no air. Yeah,
that was. Listen, kid. Imagine dragging Walton up and down the court.
He was good in that, and
Yes.
that was from a guy that was not known to be
Right.
funny or affable or being able to make fun of himself.
Yeah.
Speaking, not a movie, but when you looked at, did you ever watch Showtime on
Yes.
HBO?
Yes.
Hate the Lakers. Loved that book by Jeff Pearlman. Loved the show.
I really hate that
as well.
it got just ended abruptly after 2 seasons.
It ended with the Celtics winning a
I know.
championship.
I
It's
know.
like that
I
can't
know.
happen.
We've mentioned he got game, right?
Yes, and we talked about Ray Allen's acting.
Okay, yeah.
I was gonna say had I been living in L.A., which I didn't, I was in North Carolina, but I would have. I've gotten a lot of lookalikes, and one of the lookalikes I've gotten more often than I think I should is a member of the Showtime Lakers, and I would have auditioned for his part if it had gone past. I don't know which
Man.
one you think.
Byron Scott.
Kurt Rambis.
I do
Kurt Rambis.
kind of know the person who played him in Winning Time.
There you go.
But no, James Worthy. I get James Worthy a lot.
Okay.
I don't know about
Maybe
that
if you
one,
grew out the.
if I could, I would.
Yeah.
But just give me some goggles.
Oh, but I'm looking at the best, according to Rotten Tomatoes, basketball movies of all time. Number 18 is GOAT, which is the Steph Curry movie that comes out this weekend.
Wow.
So, yeah.
You know, it's
More
bad.
Than a Game, the LeBron. The Year of Yao is at number 22.
Year of Yow's cold.
High School Musical 3 Senior Years, number 24.
So
Above
slim
Linsanity
pickings.
and Coach Carter.
Oh, shoot that, Sheer.
Yeah, I just need Sheer to take all the shots.
Hey!
That's the 3 I'm fine with Dillon Brooks saying.
Catch
Look
and
at
shoot.
that.
Step into it.
Uncle
Back
Drew
in it.
at number
Uncle
27.
Drew was fine for what it was.
Air.
Air.
Air is very
Technically
good.
not a basketball movie. It's a shoe movie. But it
Air
was good.
Bud.
No.
I thought you were going to say the air up there. Ah.
That's another good 90s in that same era.
That's a tough shot.
Hey,
All right,
Sheer.
all right, Sheer. Maybe this can be a positive that
Hey.
Sheer shows up.
How about a positive for this? AZBG602, a member for 4 months, says best pod on YouTube.
That's love right there. We appreciate you.
Off YouTube, we suck though.
Yeah, you should hear these conversations when it's not on mic. Total crap.
Thank you though for being a member. We appreciate you
He's-
being a member for 4 months. That's a long time.
Just like, man, thank you for distracting
Yeah,
me
we're
from
all-
this
oh,
Four
point.
in the
yeah.
first half.
Oh, look at that. 23 points.
Could you imagine?
They're back in
Could
this.
you imagine if I actually bet on Royce? And I can't bet on him ever again because he's actually good when I bet on him.
I won't lie. There was a moment where I was like, maybe I'll bet on his threes, and I thought, no, it'll just.
I took
destroy
Mark
me.
rebounds and assists today. He has 1 rebound and 0 assists at halftime.
and may not see the floor
Yeah.
again.
Good defense from Sheer.
Hey, get in there. What a fly in there.
Do you think they said to Sheer, you know what? Jeremy Sohan's on the way, so you either go out there and ball, or your ass is gonna be glued to this bench the rest of the year.
They probably just said, hey, go in the game. Honestly. Hey, just a reminder, we're going to take a break at halftime, guys.
We are.
Yeah, we're going to take a break at halftime.
I mean, the Suns have been taking a break the whole first half, so.
They're going to hit this shit. Okay. We'll be back for the second half. We'll have some fun.
We're back. Are you guys ready for the Suns to come back?
Well, that was a fun
Sure.
watch along.
Sure.
Dude, that plushie is so sick.
Yeah, but you made a good point. Why is the ball coming out of his ear?
Classic go. Just up to shenanigans.
Like it shot it
Yeah,
straight
go.
out of his ear.
Yeah, go. No, I don't know if we could do that. Oh, wait, no. That's a different person.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a different person. That's a different person. Anyway, thanks for coming in, guys. Woo! Hit the like button. Hit the
We just
subscribe
can't do
button.
it when the Raptors are in town.
Yeah, that's facts. Brandon Ingram All-Star. Let's talk about that.
Both of them in All-Star. That's
of 'em.
talk about a power couple.
Both of them.
Watch out, Bam.
Rescind these texts, AJ says. Do we think that Dillon Brooks' tech gets rescinded?
Why? What did he do? What happened? What did he do?
I don't know. We don't know what happened to him. If it's the last two, we don't know what happened.
Get out of there.
I'm guessing.
Uh-oh. Don't let us get some motion.
Don't let him get a kill. Don't let him start the half on a kill.
I'm guessing that they didn't rescind his yesterday.
No.
No.
We would know by
So-
now.
Yeah, it was. So I'm guessing it doesn't get rescinded.
So we will not see him next week against the Spurs.
Nope.
But you know what? You think? So here's my question about that game. Does Jeremy Sohan get a tribute video?
That would be funny.
He would, yeah. If he was on the team, yeah, he would.
Oh.
He was with the team for 4 years.
Yeah. And he's top 10 pick.
Yeah.
Had great moments.
Thank you for your one-handed free throws.
That was
and your
awesome.
hair.
That was
I
awesome.
will remember you.
That's the Suns right now. Will you please hit my
A three.
bet? So,
What we've learned is you don't want to be the 8th seed in the playoffs without Jalen Green and Devin Booker against this OKC
And Grayson
team.
Allen.
So I feel like that's the only lesson you could take from the big blowout loss and what appears to be another blowout loss on the way here.
I just and I get it, and we will talk about this on the post game. And sure, this is disappointing, but like, it's an 82-game season.
It is.
They're going to be 9 games above 500 entering the All-Star break. If anybody told you they'd be 9 games above 500 at any point of the season, you would have been laughed at.
Oh, yeah.
And I know expectations have changed. I've said expectations have changed, but I'm not going to freak out about this team until we start getting closer to like April. Because I think they've given us enough goodwill.
They've earned it.
Yeah, they have.
Started the half with a kill, by the way. 3 straight stops.
And you could be upset about Jalen and Book not playing tonight, but that's a very like micro thing. Like, this team has overachieved even with injuries this season, and if they can get fully healthy and go on a good run, it should be good.
Yeah, I think that's just the thing. And I know, like, we have kind of had this conversation, and it's kind of like the two extremes. It's like, oh, man, like, this is the best team ever, or, like, the world is crumbling. And it's not really like,
Hey!
ooh,
Hey.
He went-
the context and nuance of what's actually going on. And ultimately, it sucks to lose regardless of who's available or not, or when guys aren't available. But the bigger picture is all the goals that you set for yourself when we readjusted who this team is.
What?
They're still in sight.
Luckily, he did not extend those arms too far. That would
Yeah.
be another tech or at least a fine.
I won't say quietly has 18, but I guess kind of surprisingly has 18.
Quietly has 18. I mean, on effective shooting, too. That's the other thing.
I think that's the thing, too, about this team. Like, I don't necessarily think that we're – like, one, it's a breath of fresh air from last season, but also it's just so much more than what was expected coming into this season. And I think that, no, this team probably isn't going to win a championship, but I think there are other ways to define success for this. And if you're moving in the right direction as far as this franchise goes to get closer to that championship level, which I think this team is doing, you should feel some type of happiness about that.
Yeah. Boom in the chat is saying the Suns are average. There you go,
Okay.
Kyle.
Yeah.
But they're actually not, because average is 500.
It'd be 27 and 27
They're going to be
would
9
average.
games above 500. They're an above average team. If they play in the Eastern Conference, they'd be a top 4 seed.
But even if they are average,
Better than what you thought.
Well, it's better than last year's team. Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, okay, I get that everybody wants to play for a championship, and we've talked about this. 29 teams are not going to win a title. We never expected this team to win a title this year, and they're giving us so much more than we expected. So, sure, you can look at that as an insult, and it kind of is because, to your point, this team isn't average. They're above average right now, even if they lose this game, which in all likelihood they will. You're still 9 games over 500.
Yeah.
And I think that's the
In
other
February.
thing, too. Like, there are flaws on this roster, flaws that we have talked about in great detail.
Yes.
And we will continue to talk about in great detail. And I think that this team has
Mark Williams
overachieved
grab a rebound challenge.
despite those flaws says a lot because I firmly believe that this front office and everybody involved in it is going to go out and get more talent as time goes on, and they will continue to overachieve, which I think is encouraging to think. Like, this is probably the worst version of this era of Suns basketball. And if the worst version of this era of Suns basketball is 9 games above 500 at the All-Star break and, you know, potentially a 45, 48 win team somewhere in that range, I think that is, again, something to be encouraged by.
Can I be honest, though?
What's that?
I am concerned based on
About?
on the past. Having lived through the 2013-14 team that was very much like this, overachieved, won 48 games.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom completely fell out the following year. And then they entered into the dark ages of this team. So there is something I want to believe that this team that this is the low point of what
Right.
this iteration will be. But there's this nagging voice in the back of my head that
Familiar
says,
feeling?
Yeah, that says you're better than the sum of your parts right now. And that's why taking advantage of things this year is so important, because we've seen how quick you can turn back into that team
Pumpkin?
that everybody expects you to be this year. That scares me, and I don't want to default to that, but that is nagging in the back of my head with this entire season, and I've been trying to enjoy the ride, but that just keeps coming back to me thinking about the future. That's why I'm just solely trying to focus on
Right now.
this season, and then accept that this offseason there's a lot of questions that have to be answered.
And I get that.
yeah,
And
go
I
ahead.
just, as somebody who obviously lived through that and felt that too, I think the difference is like the ownership group, I trust a lot more now. B, there was some bad luck that went in with that, and I know maybe we always feel like we're not lucky, but hopefully the bad luck, the injuries don't happen as much in that case. And, like, at the end of the day, I feel like because this season has seemed like they're building more of an identity rather than just, like, striking lightning, they're kind of building something. It feels like they're building a little bit more than that 13-14 team, which just felt like a, wow, they're coming out of nowhere. This feels like a culture resetting year. And maybe it doesn't work out for the future, but I'm not as worried about that this time around.
And I was thinking about that too, just, you know, from a distance. And obviously I was following that team pretty closely after their draft in 2014. And that was because they drafted T.J. Warren in 2014. For those of you who were, wow, I was
Your buddy.
I was vague posting, as they say, or vague talking there. But I will say, I think that, like, now the one thing you can hang on to is that you've got a nucleus of talented guys. I think that, you know, it's a talent-driven league, and you feel really good about, especially, it's funny too, because this will be a relevant conversation we'll have in the off season. But, you know, when the expansion draft is coming down, right, there's like 8 players on this team. It's more than 8 players on this team you would feel strongly about protecting and wanting to still be a part of this franchise. And honestly, it might be a little blessing in disguise that, like, you can kind of move on for some guys without having to trade them or cut them if that happens down the line, except you just lose them for nothing. But still, but thinking about Colin being a revelation, I think that what he is doing is here to stay. You know, thinking about, you know, Book having a down year but still being an all-star in a down year. The unknown that is Jalen Green, but him being 24 years old and, you know, having real star potential. You know, I do have questions about Mark right? Like, kind of where is that peak for him? Obviously the young guys have to hit as it becomes a
Hartenstein
32.
just went between his legs.
They're just stunting right now. But yeah, I think that it could go one of the other way. It's very much a half full, half empty type situation.
I mean, that's the NBA.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
You're
that.
right.
That's just the way that it is. If your draft picks hit, if your young guys hit, you're good, and if they don't, you're screwed.
Yeah,
and there is a lot riding on, I think, Espo, and I think this is maybe where I am with you a bit, with a little concern. Jalen Williams is hooping. There is a lot riding on Rasheer and Kaman, I feel like, because if they hit, then the future outlook of this franchise is a lot better than obviously if they don't. There's a lot riding on those two, specifically Kaman as a top 10 pick with not having a ton of picks in your own right. So that is where things get a little shaky, but like Gil said, you have the youth. You have their rights as well. Like Mark Williams, you're going to have his bird rights. Like Colin Gillespie, you're going to be able to offer him a lot of money this summer. Jalen is young and under contract. Book is under contract.
Yeah, the thing is, though, none of those guys can regress.
Sure.
Like your margin for error because of the situation you put yourself in is slim. And that's another thing that makes me nervous with it, too, because one of the things that took down that 13-14 team was that offseason, they tinkered a bunch. And they brought in Isaiah Thomas because analytics told them, and I sat in a meeting where the basketball operations team and their analytics group said, look at the analytics. This says that this works. And it did not work. And like, so you saw it. I saw it firsthand how even, little things can totally destroy a bigger thing, and you had all your picks there. Like the margin for error is so slim, it makes me nervous. And but I think they think they can do it. Though.
But is it like a margin of error thing when it's like again, you go back to that mistake, and it was trading for a third point guard, and I feel like this team made its big mistakes doing the big three stuff in this front off, not the front office because Brian Gregory's new, but like this ownership group, Bartelstein, all of that, kind of pushed their chips in and made what maybe would have been that mistake they could have made this summer early. And as much as that sucked, it doesn't feel like they're going to be looking to do something like that. I think the Suns are going to trust internally a lot more this time around, which is why I'm kind of harping on this culture building thing. And I think it's a perfectly fine conversation. And I do feel some of where you're coming from. But back then it was, we have a poorly run, obviously front office. We have poor ownership. We completely struck lightning with a random group of players that meshed together really well. Let's do this big, weird move for another point guard and try to... Whereas this summer, I think it's going to be a lot of, let's try to retain our guys that are up for free agency, Colin, Mark, see if we can tinker with some of the problems that we did have, power forward size, skilled bigs, and then let's develop these two rookies that we already have had in our system for a year into actual sophomores that play. To me, it feels like this will not be a summer the Suns look to do something like that. But you never know.
Agree.
They could, and that's the problem, is they could try to make a big swing, and then all of a sudden they're repeating history's mistakes. But I don't think that happens this summer. At least I hope not.
I don't think it has to be, and I didn't mean that it would have to be a big swing like that. Chemistry's fragile. And you want to talk about culture and all those things, that can be very fragile too, especially in its infancy, like it is here. So this will be an extremely important offseason in determining what the future is. Now, there's a lot of basketball left to be played. We're going to see playoff basketball, whether it's play-in and playoff or straight to the playoffs. We're going to see that, and that will all help define the character and the culture and help set that even further. There's just, that's the only thing that has gotten in my head during this entire run is that little voice of, hopefully this isn't a flash in the pan kind of thing.
I have something I was thinking about with Man specifically, and there's been a lot of talk about him being a top 10 pick and taking somebody who isn't ready yet, ready. He isn't ready yet. Skill-wise, he isn't ready yet. Feel for the game-wise, and I feel like this is something when he was a prospect I probably said to no end, to the point where it got exhausting. But what impresses me so much is this young man is 19 years old. He's been playing basketball for, 6 years?
I think less.
It's like 5.5.
This will be his
Sixth year playing
his
basketball.
6th year playing basketball, and he's not really playing a lot of basketball.
Right. But I guess just thinking as far as just where he is developmentally, and he's already played in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
He's already played for a Final Four college basketball team. And, he's not ready to play in the best basketball league in the world. Now, would you have liked for somebody who you use a top 10 pick on to be ready to play? Absolutely. But I asked the question, is it that different for a guy who's just not ready to go out there from a guy who physically can't play because he's redshirting? You don't get anything from them. Obviously, there's something that's like a physical setback that's keeping them from playing. But why not? Why can't we not look at this as a redshirt year for a guy who's been playing the game for probably at least half as long as the rest of the rookie class, and maybe if not, like a third of as much as many guys who are in the same position?
I think the problem is when you look at the history in the NBA and top 10 picks have played this few minutes in their rookie year, the comps get scary. It's guys that have never really accomplished much of anything, and I think that's where the fear comes in.
Yeah.
Well, and there's a couple other things. One, Kaman was projected to be a top 5 pick.
Right.
So people saying he should be drafted in the top 10. It was actually a surprise on draft night when he got past top 5. If the Suns were bad, I wholeheartedly believe that he'd be getting plenty of playing time. I really do believe that if this season did.
Speaking of guys who didn't play at all as a rookie, obviously injury, but didn't play.
But my thing is, like, I think if the Suns were bad, Kaman would play. I think there is an argument to wanting him to play more basketball to get him in there and get used to it. But the Suns did what I think was, in theory, a smart move. They drafted the guy with the largest upside, the craziest frame. He has a very feathery, soft touch. He's 7'2" with almost a 10-foot standing reach. In an NBA where you look at the team that you're playing right now, they had 2 centers that start for them in Hartenstein and Chet that are skilled, long, lanky centers. You look at what the Jazz are doing, right? You look at these teams that are building, like the Knicks, Cat and Mitchell Robinson. You take a swing on a guy where you're not going to have a top 10 pick because you have a bunch of pick swaps, and I think they did what they had to do, which was take the biggest swing. Now, unfortunately, the guys drafted right after you, Cedric Howard, Derek Queen, they're already good. But I don't think that counting Kaman out is fair to him.
No.
But I also don't think it's fair to say that there's no chance he's a bust. We're just going to have to wait and see. And with how many hits this front office has had, even down to this trade deadline, the fact that Amir Coffey's already playing somewhat positive minutes for the Suns on a very small sample size, they have not really missed on a move.
Jalen Williams is 11 of 11 from
Yeah,
the
he's
field,
insane.
by the way.
So I think also you take into account, they knew they were drafting Kaman, and that same night they make the trade for Mark, and they strategically did that. So part of this is I actually think the plan was to slow play. Oh, Chet's down. That doesn't look good.
Yeah, yikes. Ooh.
Was his shoulder?
I think
Break a
shoulder
collarbone?
or like
I
his
hope not.
neck.
It looks like
He
think
looks like
collarbone
he's
area.
looks like he's in like pretty
His
serious,
own?
significant.
Yeah, he like laid down. His own teammate hit him, I'm pretty sure.
I thought he hit the stanchion, but that's even worse. Oh, is that?
Oh.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a broken collarbone. Oh no, he's holding his head though too. I don't know.
It looks like, but he's holding his arm like,
Yeah.
probably a stinger.
Yeah, it looked like
Like an elbow to the.
because he started
Yeah.
like kind of like trying to get his hand. So I feel like it's just
Yeah.
one of those little shocking things. And I know I said it already, and I don't want it to seem like some type of excuse for him. I just think that like this is such a unique situation.
Sorry.
Whoa. They're
And-
doing a hostile review?
And
His own teammate hit him.
And Stacker said Abraham Lincoln is down.
Okay, are they going to give a hostile act to Jalen Williams?
No, are they saying somebody pushed Jalen Williams?
Of course, they're gonna
Here comes
burn
more,
Dillon
here
Brooks
comes
at the stake.
flagrant points for him
Oh
too.
my gosh.
Could we get a 2-game suspension out of this?
Dang, Kawhi had 19 in the fourth quarter, and the Clippers beat the Rockets.
Oh, he pushed him. Fuck.
Yep. He
But
did-
like again, if Chet's not there, this doesn't get reviewed. Oh
Okay,
wow.
does not. Chet took the elbow in the forehead, so yeah. Good. Well, all right. That's nice. So back on the Command thing, I'm not writing him off at all. I think that maybe this was part of their larger strategic plan in bringing him along, and there's always somebody that bucks whatever the trend is when it comes to things. So he might be that guy that you look back and you go, oh, he was the first guy that played minimal minutes, took that quote-unquote red shirt year like you're talking about, Gil, and wound up having a productive NBA career. I think there's certainly that potential. I think it's, again, people hate to wait for anything.
Yeah,
We live in an instant world.
and to Eric's point, it doesn't help that the guys drafted around him
Yeah.
are playing at the level that they're playing at. I understand that as well. And I just think it's just quite literally impossible to compare him to really any other case because it is such a unique case as far as like his history of having not played basketball for very long. And who knows, right? Like, you know, I mentioned the red shirt thing and like I'm not saying this is who he's going to be, but we didn't see Joel Embiid until year 3. And his is he's probably the most. I know he was that guy at Kansas, but he had just about as little basketball or similar basketball experience in that he came to the States and learned how to play. And like there's like the video of him shooting on the wrong goal and stuff like that. Like he was learning in real time, and it took him 2 years, and then he came to the NBA and he started playing. So nobody saw him for 2 years. It's just hard to look at it this way. And he's healthy. He's adding to his body, and he's doing some things at the G League level. I think it's just the tools and putting them all together is obviously what he has to do. So
Well, and look, maybe Kaman, I feel like there's certainly an opportunity for Kaman to be this top 10 pick and to be, I mean, frankly, he could be the future of the franchise. I know some people might scoff at that, but his size, his frame, what he's shown with his touch, he has really good tape at Duke, man. Like, this guy wasn't.
I was super impressed by him, yeah.
Like, this guy, and that's kind of the thing where people are talking about, oh, he should be a top 10 pick. Almost consensusly by people who do this drafting for a living, he was a top 5 pick. Anywhere in the 5 to 10 range was like the lowest that you would see him in mock drafts. I don't think I saw a single mock draft where Kaman Malawach was out of the top 5. Nobody thought that he was going to be there for the Suns to pick at number 10. I certainly didn't. And when that kind of guy falls, you take him. I think literally at worst for him, he's going to be a defensive impact maker. His blocks, his length, and I do think his instinct on the defensive end, at worst, he's going to be able to make some sort of impact on the defensive end. Will he become an offensive threat, a shooter, somebody you can give the ball to? That's where the development needs to come into play. Don't turn the ball over as much. These are things that hopefully he can get better at. And honestly, maybe he would be better at right now if he got legitimate NBA minutes, but he doesn't get those because this team is good, not just good, but very good at center.
I think
There's no minutes for him right now.
No, I agree on that front. I think what concerns me, and again, I go back to what I know. That's what a lot of us fall back on. I remember a lot of the similar things being said about Alex Len in terms of, well, he was supposed to go number 1 to Cleveland, and everybody was surprised he fell to 5. And well, you look at his tape at Maryland, and this kid's good, and there's a lot of potential. And he didn't live up to it. Like I think
now
there's just a lot of PTSD in a lot of it.
Alex Len became a very serviceable NBA player for a long time. That's one of the worst drafts ever, by the way.
Yes,
and
yes, 100%.
And like, he obviously is not somebody who should have been a top 5 pick. I'm not defending that. But that's kind of where I feel like with Kaman Malawash, where it's like I really just feel like worst case scenario, he is a rotation player, and that's a miss for top 10. But I don't see a world where he's just Anthony Bennetting it. Like I don't see that.
Well, no, I mean it would take a lot for him to eat his way out of the league.
And Mark says Josh Jackson was a consensus top 5 pick. I get it. There are busts. I'm not saying Kaman's promised. I still have faith, and I'm not ready to give up on him.
And I'll say this too, and this isn't like I have the very unique distinction of having seen both Alex Len and Kamal Malawach play in college at Wake Forest, just so happened to be for both of those guys. And I remember coming out of, and I'm not a scout. If I was a scout, I probably wouldn't be sitting there right now.
I would hope not.
But I do remember having distinctly different feelings after watching both of them play. Like I watched Alex Len play against a Wake Forest team. At this time, I was also a freshman in college, so this is like more of my peer I'm watching play. And left that game thinking that's the guy that's supposed to be because the conversation about him being a top 10 pick, this was at the end of the season. It was like early March in 2013, so this is a couple months for the draft. And like I remember my dad as well was kind of like, that's the guy that like everybody's like hyping up that way. But I remember, and I was very high on Malawach. I watched him with South Sudan in the lead up to the Olympics and saw him do some things, saw the confidence with which he shot the ball and stuff like that. You can see it. And it's just one of those things where, again, he has it, but it's a matter of putting it together. As far as, and the thing that I took away is just he's just such a big guy. He takes up so much space. And in college it's different. There's no defensive 3 seconds. But just and it's fitting that we're talking as much about him because I think he's probably going to get a good chunk of time tonight given the direction this game is going. But he just off taking up space alone, it felt like, and Wake basketball wasn't the greatest team last year, but those minutes he was on the court, it felt like nobody had an answer of what they could do when he's on the court. And if that is the floor of him being like just a presence that makes it difficult for opposing offenses, that's a pretty high floor in the modern day league. And I think he could be more than that too.
I think so too. And Mark says when he was in college, he was surrounded by the guys who are going to be top 2 in Rookie of the Year voting. Absolutely. And they won a championship. Absolutely.
They won an ACC championship. They didn't win a real championship.
Right, they didn't win the real championship. They won an ACC championship. They were runners-up, the championship.
Ooh, ACC
but
championship.
But here's the thing. The thing that I don't understand is people acting like there's no good Kaman Malawach tape out there. That's the thing that blows my mind.
Can I rebound before you get to that? He played with the top 2 Rookie of the Year guys in college. He's not playing with bums. He's playing with the best players in the world now.
Okay, and that's also my point where it's when we see him in NBA games.
Yeah.
We're seeing him with the white flag squad, where not Cooper Flags, not the Mavericks, but like the guys that are at the end of the bench. We have not seen Kaman get meaningful minutes with Devin Booker. Think about his gravity. With Dillon Brooks, with Grayson Allen, with Jalen Green, with Royce O'Neal, with vets. We haven't seen any of that yet. We've only seen him play with the two-way guys and in the G League. And until they signed Jamari Bouye, the G League did not have a go-to guard that could give Kaman the ball. And also, if you watch Kaman in the G League, which I know some people aren't going to do that, he has improved over his time there. I think that if Kaman got minutes, if this team was where everybody thought they were going to be, which is a sub-30 win team, people would be very high on what his future looked like. But because we haven't been able to see him, and when we've seen him, it has been in really, really unfortunate situations for him, people are going to tend to be more negative.
Well, of course. And as we know, people tend to be negative in this fan base for a myriad of reasons. And if you're not seeing instant results, especially in NBA culture in general now, the label of bust gets thrown around so quick at guys like that, where it used to be years before you would hear that about a guy in the NBA before, and now it's not. It's 5 games in, dude's a bust. It's like, I don't think that's you can't write a guy's entire career off when we've seen 30 total minutes. Like,
it's possible. it's possible.
You can. It just
And it's the thing too. I think like I look at same thing, moments, right? We talk so many about moments with guys, and you could talk about Duke film when he's playing at Cooper Flag and Con Knipple, but what about when he and South Sudan were playing against the Avengers.
Literally, he has
12 big minutes against LeBron James, Steph Curry, and South Sudan had USA sweating. It was a 101-100 final score. He played 12 minutes and had 7 points. And he was 17 years old.
Dude, he is, and that is...
He was 17.
Again, if you want to have your doubts about Kaman, that's fine. But to think the Suns did like a Make-A-Wish number 10 overall pick, it's fucking insane to me. It's actually insane to me. He could totally not work out. That is a possibility.
You mean Draymond Green?
But people acting like drafting Kaman at 10 was a bad idea.
Coffee.
People acting like drafting Kaman is like, how could the Suns front office do this? I just don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I mean, because they don't see
because it's not working
they don't
out.
See
whatever.
it. They haven't seen him on the court. Yeah, it's easy to make that assumption.
And I get it. I get it. We have a super chat from Teller582. Our super chat says Booker skipped OKC to play in the All-Star game. I don't think so, but fine. I mean, Jordan Ott said they had to stop him from playing. Who knows if that's true? He's coming back from injury. The Suns have repeatedly not played their players who are returning from injury on the second night of back-to-backs. That's been this way the entire season with Grayson, with Mark. Like, that's just the way that it's been. And I get that it's frustrating and it's bad optics, too, because it's going into the All-Star break. But I don't think the All-Star game had anything to do with this game. I don't think the Suns make their injury designations based off of the All-Star break.
No, but... You know, if Booker really cared, he would have gone Isaiah Stewart, would have ripped off his clothes, run on the court in a uniform and said, I'm playing, I don't care what the injury designation says, and I'll square up on any of you if you fight me about it.
And then say, what'd they draft me to Phoenix for? I saw a quote graphic, and it was Isaiah Stewart with the basketball, and it was his quote, what'd they draft me to Detroit for? And then somebody cropped it and zoomed in on him holding the basketball. They drafted you to play basketball, actually. Oh, my goodness, man.
And it's fine. I'm not telling people they have to believe in Malawatch. I'm just saying that I still do, and until I see him get legitimate NBA minutes and suck, I'll still believe.
Well, I mean, people that know a hell of a lot more about basketball than us and those in the chat made the decision, and we'll have to see what a guy like Jordan Ott, who has shown that he can help grow players even in a short time here, what he can do to help him as well. I mean, that's a big part of it as well.
Teller saying Booker can overrule Ott. He has that pull. I mean, maybe Ott did say that Booker pushed to come back from the injury early, which I don't hear anybody bringing that up.
They're protecting him from himself.
Right. But I don't think people are talking about you couldn't tell Jordan not to play. It was different back then, and I get it. People are gonna tell me I don't know what it is, but like I know a lot about basketball from before my time, and I know a lot about basketball right now. And if you hear the stories that these players say, where players go into the game saying I want to play, and there have been franchises that literally don't put the jersey in the player's locker because they are making the decision that they're not going to play for a variety of reasons, for rest, for conserving them, because they're worried about their injury history. The final say is not in the player's hands. Now, Booker probably has more pull. Man minutes.
Hey!
Now, Booker definitely has more pull than Amir Coffey, right? But at the end of the day, if the Suns don't want him to play, guess what? Booker's not playing.
Well, I mean, yeah, he can fight it, and they put him as out as the injury designation. He has no recourse on that. Now, obviously, you don't want to piss him off, but...
Yeah. And we'll never know. Guess what? We're all here. We're not there. We'll never know. These guys like playing basketball. These guys want to play basketball, and that's something I'll always stand on. There you go, Jamari. The only guys that you can look at and say, they just don't love basketball. It's like Ben Simmons, I feel like, is somebody you could look at and be like, does he fully love it?
Brandon Knight.
Yeah.
He did not. He was a guy that was very good at playing basketball, but I don't think loved it, and was smart enough to really do anything. He was a valedictorian in high school, and I think that's why it didn't work.
Good D there from Kaman. I mean, obviously it's on Kenrick Williams, but his length deterred Kenrick from taking a layup, and then he contested the three, which Kenrick was 2 of 2 from 3 before this. Oh,
see.
Amir tried to feed that to him. Love that sheer shooting that, though. What was I going to say? Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin didn't love basketball. Kevin Martin purposely tanked his stats to not play in an All-Star game.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
Messenger?
I guess, but I do believe that.
I don't know.
That's,
That might
that's
just
me
be
and
a
his
guy
personal
that
beef
wants.
aside. We'll leave that off of here.
Yeah. I believe it.
That might just be a guy that wanted a vacation, which I can understand.
Yeah.
If you said, hey, right now, Espo, if you put in a really bad post-game show and you could have the next 3 days off, I'd be like, you know what? Time to tank this post-game show.
If you don't
that's
take
what I'm
it,
doing tonight,
you have
boys.
to go to L.A. and work
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing tonight.
and do appearances.
Look at that.
Two,
Stop to 3.
two misses on threes contested by Kaman. Are they good three-point shooters that are taking them? No. But, again, this is all we get to see.
Put a body on him.
He just it's interesting
hit that?
to watch him.
Is that Isaiah
I
Joe?
think it might have been Joe, because like he still looks like a little he looks unsure of himself. He looks like a
How he's played what?
like
20 total NBA minutes this season?
and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like that's something that I think it gets better with time. He just needs more reps on this NBA stage.
Yep. And this team is too good to give him those right now.
It's really hard, and I've heard guys talk about it before. Like I think back to Scotty Barnes winning Rookie of the Year. I've heard Richard Jefferson talk about it. It's really hard to be a rookie, even if you're a 22-year-old rookie, and have a role on a team that is playing meaningful games night in and night out. That's really hard to do. Like, I mean, Con Knipple is doing it, but like, that's
to
a
be
very
fair, they
different
weren't
situation.
playing meaningful games to start.
That's true also. And like, it's just like, like there are very few, we talk so much, like they have the ability and the flexibility to make mistakes and play through mistakes, where right now the leverage is just much higher. And like you were saying, Eric, if this team was, 22 and 32 and not 32 and 22, it's a different conversation about like for any of the young guys to play them and being able to afford to play them. I think it's a bigger plan at play. And also we could see, hey, man.
Shear's a bust.
He mistimed it.
Nacho Libre, member for 3 months with their prepaid super chat. Thank you so much, Nacho Libre. Says this season has been better than expected. Everything so far has been pointed in the right direction. Suns fans need patience with Kaman. He's 19.
Yep. I think that's fair.
I agree, and I get that not everybody's going to feel that way, and I'm not here to tell you how to feel. I'm just here telling you how I feel, and it's different, and that's fine.
Here we go.
Hey, there you
Yeah,
go.
come on.
Look at that.
Let's go.
It's just like it's little things like that. Like it didn't look the most fluid, but like he's finding ways to do things when he's not, and he doesn't have it.
Dude,
yet.
and that's the thing is maybe he doesn't end up being a guy who's like a top 10 pick type of talent. Maybe he's not the Suns' savior. I don't think there's any way that he doesn't play like positive NBA minutes in his career. And I know like that sucks to think about, but I just think with his frame, with his work ethic, he is somebody who is going to be able to be a rotation player in this league at minimum, and I think he has a ceiling of all NBA center. And people might not believe that, but his frame, his touch, I think he has that type of skill. It's going to be a long way to get there, and obviously we're all rooting for him to get there, but it's a big swing, and I think the Suns did what they should have done at the 10th pick, which is take a big swing, because they're not going to have the 10th pick for a long time.
I also think, you look at it, and when we first saw him playing, he looked like Bambi. When Bambi's born in that movie, and it's sliding around, like, just looked awkward. He doesn't have that awkward look as much anymore. He's bulked up, which was a big thing that they had talked about that he needed to do. They're small things. I understand everybody wants him to be otherworldly right now, but you can visually see the improvement already.
Yeah. I think it just gets to a point where everything doesn't have to be like one extreme or the other.
It doesn't?
No.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. And yeah, Mark says we kind of need to come on to be an all-star. Yeah, I think there is a Mark Williams insurance here, where Mark is 24 years old and he's a center that I think will not be signed to a big lucrative contract this summer. I think we have certainly seen enough lows for Mark that the Suns are going to be able to hopefully retain him on a reasonable contract, right? Center is a very important position, but they have Oso and they have Mark, hopefully, for the future. You know that you have Oso. If Kaman can play alongside those guys, if it's Mark and Kaman, that's a huge, huge, huge lineup. Nacho Libre says, by the way, I've been watching this podcast for a while. I just only been subscribed recently, LOL. I used to fall asleep watching the podcast. Glad I've been watching you guys, the Best Sons podcast. I get, and thank you. We really appreciate you. But I used to fall asleep to this podcast.
Hey,
But used to means he doesn't anymore.
That's fair.
It's gotten less boring, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll take it. No, you know what?
We really appreciate you.
I
Nacho.
follow. I get the sentiment though. I will listen to things that I actually enjoy while I'm trying to, calm down. Sometimes I'll fall asleep just because I do enjoy it, but I'm exhausted.
Can I be
can
honest?
respect that no.
I don't know. I don't know how somebody could listen to me speak and fall asleep. I'm not sure how that works out.
I mean, true.
You got to be a real good sleeper.
See what you guys have got me do. I'm looking at the centers in the past 15 seasons who barely played as rookies and seeing if there's any encouraging names, because there probably is. But I do think this is very much like a one of a kind.
This is a unique situation.
Unique situation, exactly.
Again, Nacho says I have the voice of an angel. Like a biblically accurate angel.
If that angel.
Kobe Brea minutes?
Whoa! Remember when he was the next Devin Booker?
Remember, brother, I haven't forgotten.
Because our fan base overreacts so much to everything.
I did make a Kobe Brea Devin Booker meme.
Sean,
I think I'm gonna go
Espo's
try to find
nemesis,
that.
Kobe Brea on the court. I forgot about that.
Don't hate the Brea, hate the game.
Oh, I forgot that was the running joke early. Oh, big win.
For Wake Forest.
5-game losing streak snapped for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.
Beat that rambling wreck of Georgia Tech.
I'm about to tweet this.
That Wake Forest one?
Oh, if he hits his three?
Oh, you got to tweet it now.
Devin's in. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Kobe.
I mean, we're talking about Kaman, but maybe it's Kobe that saves this franchise. By the way, another Malawatch contest on a missed three. And the Malawatch fighting for post position gets a double team that opens up Rasheer in the corner for three.
Not for
Look at
nothing.
that.
He's playing against one of Oklahoma City's better big men. So it's
Jalen Williams.
It's not like a weak matchup.
And again, nobody's gonna look at
Oh,
Kaman
Buddy
in that.
Boeheim minutes?
Did he hit a three?
Yeah.
Buddy Boeheim did?
Yeah.
Perfect. I have a tweet lined up for that.
I'm glad Jim had a favor to call in.
I'm assuming that was Buddy Boeheim making the three. I once saw Jim Boeheim eating a ice cream cone in Uptown Charlotte. It's kind of a random sight.
Is Uptown Charlotte like Uptown Funk? Is it? Yeah.
The Oklahoma City Thunder have done irreparable damage to basketball culture, first of all. But second of all, not
Williams.
quite. Scott
Wow.
Williams.
Former Suns great and Suns broadcaster, Scott Williams.
There you go.
So the thing I wanted to point out, those two possessions from Kaman there. So Kaman forces another miss from three. He's forced 3 missed threes. Again, not from the A squad for the Thunder, but he still did that. And then on the fast break on the other end, he runs out. He's fast. He gets deep post position. Thunder have to send a double team at him in deep post position because he's so large and he's 2 feet right under the basket. The guy goes off of Rasheer. Rasheer flares out wide open for a corner three. Rasheer hits the three. Kaman is not going to get a single stat for that, but that whole sequence was because of Kaman.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, I think that there's...
Oh, jump Harry.
Oh.
Got to hit that. I think those are the things that we need to continue to highlight. By the way, Nick Richards hit his 4th three-pointer of his career And his second since getting traded to the Bulls.
See, we had our stretch big.
Yeah.
We let him go. Yeah, Eric, I agree with what you're saying, but I also these are
Oh!
oh!
Suck it!
These are still extended G League minutes, though.
I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care at all.
No, but that's exactly what you want to see. The aggressiveness. He rolls to the basket strong. These
I'm
are
not gonna lie.
These are good command minutes.
Yes.
I don't give a
The
fuck what anybody says.
The Thunder have 4 rotational NBA players on the court and Buddy Boeheim. That's actually a pretty.
I mean,
that's a
but
pretty.
Buddy
so they have
Boeheim
5
makes it a
rotational
G
players.
League, makes it a G League roster.
Shout out to Buddy Boeheim though. We both a fellow Brewster Academy alumnus. So if I get clipped, we both went to Brewster. Shout out to Buddy Boeheim. But yeah, 4 rotational guys that would play for most teams, and Buddy Boeheim.
Could there be 2 more polar opposite buddies than Buddy
Boeheim
Hield
and
and Buddy Hield?
They never met a shot. Neither of them met a shot they didn't like. I'll tell you that. And then Buddy the Elf, and now you got a trio right there.
I am so glad that we had the come on conversation before he checked in. And then we could talk about all this. I mean, we're looking at 3 guys the Suns are banking on for their future. Like, Kobe Bray is a part of that, too.
I think Kobe's a little less than what you're hoping for from.
I think Kobe's a
Rasheer
rotation shooter. He was the best 3-point shooter in the draft last year.
Not named Conker-Nipple.
Not named Conker.
Or Trey Johnson. Hey, there he is.
Dude, he's actually an insane shooter. He was the best shooter in college percentage-wise. He's the best shooter in college basketball for 3 straight seasons.
Is Kobe now in the discussion for needing his 2-way turned into a regular contract?
Devin Booker, we're good. Take as many games off as you want.
Maybe we should have started him.
Kobe?
Yeah.
I mean, he can clearly shoot. That's never been a question. He's had the other things he needs to work on, but when you go to Summer League, he was the most impressive standout in Summer League from the Suns rookies. He was very good at Summer League.
Well, I mean, shooting travels. And especially in a situation like Summer League where you're running very simple offenses. Like the guys that are natural shooters are going to be the ones that look the best, and that's not a knock on him. He went out there and did what he could. So. Aaliyah, Kobe the next Colin, I emoji. Sean, do not ever mention the name Kendall Marshall ever again.
K Butter?
Dumbest nickname ever. He is in my favorite picture from my son's time, or at least one of them. Me interviewing him he had to wear a Dora the Explorer backpack.
Buddha says, rookies playing this good against OKC is good for their confidence and development, even if it's against their third string. And that goes back to my recent point, which was, if this team sucked, if the Suns sucked, these guys would be playing, and we would be seeing positive minutes like this in different situations all the time. This team's just been too good for their own good when it comes to developing Kaman and Rasheer on an NBA court.
Yeah.
That's it.
By the way, update on the Sohan questions. John Gambador says probably not. I'll go with unlikely, and as to whether the Suns sign Sohan or not.
Well, we're still dropping an audio only tomorrow.
Oh, I still think.
Oh,
why are we showing
There
AI
it is.
slop on the
Come
broadcast?
on. Boo!
Get an actual caricature artist.
We're down 40 points in this game. This is
And
the
why
first time I'm booing.
Why are they sitting that close together in this AI
They've
photo?
never
too?
done that on a broadcast.
His game notes are facing us,
Also,
not him.
they're not on
And
NBA
there's nothing
TV.
on it. There's nothing on the game
Nothing on
notes.
the game notes.
And it's
That's
not
the
106,
basketball is the same
104.
size as the cup of coffee.
They're not on NBA TV.
And the cup of coffee looks like it's a candle, not a cup of
It
coffee.
does look like a candle.
I'm surprised Eddie doesn't have 7 fingers.
God, that's so.
AI did its job. That's a quote.
Well, guess what?
Did a job. We'll
That's
say
our
that.
that's our least loved the play of the night. Good hands by Kaman. Also, OKC third string has destroyed lots of teams this year. So let's not underrate OKC third string.
I mean, I was going to say, like, 3 of these guys played, like, minutes in the finals.
He got buddy skated again, dog. Yeah,
Dunk it.
And hey, okay, not to get like a come on Malawatch glaze fest because it's not like he's going crazy.
Stop with that word. I hate that word.
But at the beginning of the season, Kamal Malawatch would have brought that basketball down and turned it over.
Block something. Yeah!
Oh!
Fuck the haters, man.
Yeah.
That shit, I'm so tired of people being so negative.
You know what's funny though? Like the better you play, why hasn't he been playing? He can't get in. And it's like, bro, let's just let him. It's a part of the journey. It's part of the journey. Block that. No, he's a step. See, that's the next step though. He's a step slow. Like,
and that's Jared McCain.
Yeah, that is Jared McCain. That was the guy who probably would have been Rookie of the Year had he not torn his meniscus last year.
Jared McCain scored 8 straight points against the Suns starters, literally this game.
Trey ball. Bounce.
He's been hitting those in the G.
Yeah.
I'll be saying that he's been hitting those in the G for sure.
I like that he didn't hesitate. And,
Yeah.
You know.
If he connected on that, heads would have exploded.
Yeah.
People
Mine
would not have known what to do.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to Kaman for making the last quarter interesting.
Another
You
rebound.
sound like sneaking to a double-double in the fourth quarter.
Come on.
He's got 6 points and 5 rebounds.
Naming, come on, Malawatch, our dude of the night.
Honestly, yes. Kaman's due to the night. For sure.
Can we name Kobe the
Blue collar
boy?
Yeah.
You know what's going to be really funny? When it's the last game of the season and we're watching these same 2 teams play and the score is opposite. Because it's going to be what happens.
What are we doing? Get it off the screen.
Stop it.
He's low-key wearing that outfit right now.
Yeah. I love that they gave Eddie some Just for Men in the hair, too.
Run the floor, run the floor, run the floor, run the floor.
Reward
Reward the
him.
big man. Not like that.
Oh, did Shearer get a piece of that when he came down?
Might have. Go gadget arms, man. I will say credit where it's due. Aaron Wiggins did save basketball. Without looking, does anybody know who's taking the second most field goals in the Suns?
Come
tonight?
on.
No.
Kobe Bryant. No, I'm
No.
just kidding. Jamari Bouye.
12, yes. He has 12 shot attempts.
Yeah.
Also, Kaman would have more rebounds, but these guards are stealing
them.
Is Kaman Malawatch a bust because Kobe Bryant grabbed an uncontested defensive rebound instead of him?
That Jim Rome.
Drop that off. Okay. Good finish.
Nice, Amir.
Have a dig, dude. Suck. Rack 'em.
I've never listened to a Jim Rome take in my life.
Oh, my God. Jim Rome
Rome is
was
burning?
sports talk.
I know.
When I was growing up, it was awful. It was Stephen A. Smith with a
Eclipse?
worse accent.
Eclipse.
I love
Aw.
Kaman. I'm so. If you are selling your Kaman Malawatch
Eclipse?
stock, I will buy it.
Like,
Oh!
Another rebound.
Are you kidding me? That was disgusting. Maybe no. I think Kaman is dude, and I think Rashir's blue collar boy.
All right.
Yeah. All right. We'll have a post game show. We'll talk about all this and more, and it'll be our last post game show before the All-Star break. We'll see you there.
We all silly like the mayor.